while stopping.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But I can't touch my face because then I'll chloroform myself. You're welcome.
Hello again.
She has a bear that reminds me of the Snuggles bear, like the Downy bear or whatever it's called.
About that again?
Yeah.
Okay. I have one request and a question. The request is I'd like you both to say like pasta at the same time.
1, 2.
Wait, are we going on 3 or after 3?
After 3.
Okay.
So, yeah, like in the studio.
Okay, got it.
In fact, that's what I'll do. Ready?
Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Question for Todd. Can you actually like talk as fast as Italy does without looking at a script?
Well, the art of talking fast is really just not knowing what to say next, because when I was a little boy, I used to play a game called chess, and it would think 7 moves ahead, so you'd have to do that at all times in every aspect of your life, because if I was going to take on these people that were much older than me in chess tournaments, is what I did because I'm the unrated chess champion of North Carolina. Nobody really believed me that I could do that. In fact, Tatum one time wanted to play me in chess, and we were in a con somewhere, I think it was on the East Coast, and he goes, let's go play a game of chess, and we went inside the hotel, and he's acting all cocky and smooth like he is, he's Tatum, and then he sits down and we start playing chess, and I actually whooped his ass at that game, and he didn't play again. And so, it's kind of what you do. Yeah, he really, like, he goes, again, I'm like,
Oh yeah, Tatum's like intellectual, like, yeah, he's like constantly talking about philosophy and like how people in Hollywood name drop other actors, like Tatum name drops all the books.
Yeah, that's right. Kierkegaard and I were,
Yeah.
Yeah, but we sat down to play the chess, and I'm like, go ahead, man. And so we just, and he's like, I think it's time to go. I'm like, oh, you mean checkmate? Now it's time to go. Anyway.
Well, hello there, guys.
Howdy.
Thank you very much. I just gotta give a little bit of a warning here that
What's about to happen?
it's gonna be kind of cold for you guys. I'm a fan of Hetalia.
Yeah. You were in the right spot there.
Right now. Okay, so, but I do have a question about Hetalia. Now, Hetalia probably, as we said before, is based in World War II. And it's kind of odd coming from Japan, who literally was part of the Axis when back in 1945 they were struck by a nuke, which I don't think they want to mention anything. Which I don't really think they're going to mention in the anime, hopefully. And so my question is, if it gets to the point of actually, having a moment when they make maybe a joke or even mention the atomic bomb, will it be satirical or serious?
Well, I think that's up to the creators. I mean, we're just the medium for the voice and such. But I think they totally will touch on it because they satirize everybody, and themselves included. And so that's clearly something that is a landmark for them. And I feel that they would probably add it in there. I mean, it's part of the history.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, it's 100% up to the creators and the Japanese writers, not us. We have no say in that. The only thing that we have a say in is when it comes over, is keeping the original intent of it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, one more thing before I go. Todd, you've been making some really hysterical comments about cutting people up and that.
Yes, I did it when I was a kid.
You know what? I have a group for you that you would absolutely love. The cast of Higurashi when they cry. They would absolutely love you.
Oh yeah? Would I need to bring my own shank?
No, anything will help. Even like a rusty fork will get you into the group.
Problem with the rusty fork is it's a lot easier to leave fingerprints on, so I tend to steer clear of rusty items like that. Depends on if I have my gloves or not, because usually I go through quite a few pairs, as you can imagine. But it's good to know. Thank you for the tip. Yeah.
That's the only
Yeah, it's the only way I can get my hands close to my face is to wear these gloves. Anyway.
Is your characters when they sound really, really, really angry? What would they sound like? Really angry? Yeah. Oh,
I think it would be a one-note sound, and Italy going round and round in a circle like this. People are so angry, so it'd be like a.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no real
No!
there's no real canon shipping in Hetalia, right?
There's no
Canon, like actual pairs, like no one's married, no one's dating. If so, like, what if you're paying, yeah, like countries dating or whatever. What if
Italy's
you're,
a horrible boyfriend.
what if you're paying on people who do pair countries together, like just really random, like I don't know, pairing per se?
I think it's kind of expected if it's a show that's all guys. I mean, I don't really care. The only thing is when people ask me my favorite pairing, it's kind of like, well, I mean, obviously it's Chibi Italia and Holy Rome. But like, I don't really, you know, I mean, the only reason I say that is they're adorable and they're cute or whatever, but like if you were to take them out of, I mean, I wouldn't really have an opinion. So it's kind of, it's a hard question for us to answer. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know about for you or whatever, but I know most of the...
Dudes pairing up? I'm cool. You go ahead.
But yeah, it seems like it's a difficult question, I think, for most of the guys who are in the cast, because it's kind of like that's not something that they sit around thinking about.
Guys, thank you. Who has a composition notebook about it? Not me.
And so, well, yeah, you were saying your favorite pairing, but what is like the most odd? And like it doesn't have to be with your characters or whatever. Like I've heard that there's like a Lady Gaga and Canada pairing on Divine Art. I've never seen it. I was on TV tropes. I'm like, oh, I'm not checking that out. But it's like,
Why didn't you want to check it out?
hey, why do you want to?
I love me some Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga in Canada, you think they can?
Do you guys like Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, boos are just applause from ghosts.
Odd pairing that you've heard, like of any of the cast, any of the characters in it.
Ernest Borgnine and Chibi Italia.
Germany and Barack Obama.
Yes. Cool, thanks.
Thank you. Greetings.
Hello. The self-sending me chocolate comments from the Boron panel.
You have a great voice, by the way.
Thank you. I do want to help to get into voice acting, but I missed that first Q&A. But you have admitted to liking crunchy bars. Do you know what you have done, sir?
Bring it. I love crunchy
He
bars.
also loves sitting in a corner eating his body weight in
Yeah.
crunchy bars.
Yeah. And I'll get so big, I'll just need a sail barge and a droid, a protocol droid, and I'll be ready to rock. Yeah.
Easy things to get.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've had crunchy ice cream, by the way, too, and it is delish. Nice.
Okay, I know this is what I asked, I want to get paid. Can you guys sing Italy's song to Germany again? Please? You know the one?
Maybe we'll know the lyrics. Well, okay, how does it end? It's like,
Even though people from Germany are more open than I am. Wait, even from Germany. I am, right? Yeah, okay. Yahoo, don't give me Yahoo. God, no! You're in Italy, you had it in holy bro. Everything on the outside happens.
Trying to think what I have.
Yeah, just go up and sing. Just sing that.
I don't want to go up and sing.
Let's see. Oh, I think I have the song. Is this it? If you haven't girl problems off your back, son, I got 99 problems. Italy ain't one. There we go.
I have two more questions. I remember watching a video of Tatum's solo Q&A, and he was talking about voice impressions. And like his impression was Tatum or something like that. And
He did an impression of himself. Hopefully he's pretty good at it.
no, but he said that apparently for him, you guys, whenever you're trying to impersonate him, you do this whole like dropping the sky down and
no, I actually go up
I think that,
I think that Emmanuel Kant.
yeah, yeah, he's very, he's a big dude, but he has like little gestures.
Yeah.
But he's still 7 feet tall.
Actually, one of my favorite moments with him in the booth was whenever we were working on Black Blood Brothers.
And you slit his throat?
Yeah. And now he has the voice that he has because of me. Just kidding. No, he was the lead in Black Blood Brothers, and he, at one point, I told him to do the line again because I said, it sounded like you had something in your throat. And he said, it's called talent.
What is that?
So my question wasn't going to be about Tatum's impression. It was going to be about what are your voice impressions? Like when people try to impersonate you, what are they like? Oh, like so you want us to do an impression of other people's impressions of us?
When anyone tries to do an impression of me, first of all, I've never heard a good one. People are like, I don't want to offend Todd. I'm like, no, I want to hear a good one. I do.
Leah Clark does a really good impression of me.
She is really good about it.
Yeah.
She does a good you. She does a good, what does she do? She can do several people, actually. Most of the time, whenever anyone does an impression of me, it's always a caricature. It's never like an actual. They could never get on the phone and like call my mom, even though, and try to be me. Like I used to be able to do it with my roommate. I had this roommate, and I used to get on the phone, and I used to go, "Hey, boy, what's up?" Because he had dreadlocks. He's a musician. And so I'd call his mom and go, "Hey, mama, what's going on?" And she would have this conversation with me for like 5 minutes, thinking it's her son. I go, "Girl, I'm just playing. You know it's me." He's like, "What is it, Mike? Like, it's me! Ha!" But yeah, whenever people do impressions of me, it's always much higher, and I haven't heard a good one. I would love to hear a good impression.
I don't think I can do it. Tatum actually did one, and he was like, "I'm like
Yeah.
something like that. It was like, oh,
If I were Chucky, maybe that's how I would.
I do a really good impression of Sabbath.
Oh, do it. I think the one thing that we have in common with Sabbath is that I literally had to introduce myself to him probably 6 hardcore
He was
times.
8. I was 8 times. Me was 8 times.
Yeah, like literally multiple, not just like, "Hey man, hey Chris, my name's Todd." Like conversations 6 separate times before he was like, "Oh, Todd."
And it was never a matter of like, oh yeah, nice to meet you. I think I've met you before. It wasn't even that. It was like complete, we did not exist.
Yeah.
Like complete, never.
And I felt so bad because one time I got him a Christmas present because like we had worked together. I had done some stuff directing for him on Glass Fleet, and I left this present for him on his desk, on his keyboard, and he never said S about it. And it's not that you do it to get anything in return, but you at least
You want to make sure he got it.
you want to make sure you got it. So of course I told Raleigh, and then he goes and as the Sabbath comes up, he goes, "Hey man, you got a present for me. Thank you." Thank you. And so it was this weird exchange, but then from then on, he knew who I was.
Yeah, for me, I just got so used to him not remembering me at all that I would just immediately be like, "Hi, I'm Brina. Nice to meet you." And then by the 8th time that I did it, he actually said like, "Wait, how did I met you before?" And I was like, "Oh my, yes! Oh my God, yeah, you totally have like 8 times." And he was like, "Oh really? Oh, weird." Back to my Apple product. I was trying to talk about that. I have special I have fancy tennis shoes. for his birthday. Got
Whoa, you're married?
We got him an action figure of himself. Like it's one of those things you can get.
It looks really good.
Yeah, you can get it. Actually, if you got his autograph from him, the back of it is the little head from it, and that's actually my cat. But when we gave it to him, we went through a series of photos of having him in like random places in our house. Like my desktop screen right now is his head in a pill jar in my medicine cabinet. And then we used...
It's a big medicine cabinet. It's his actual head.
That's actually where he is right now. Because I hold it.
2 Saturdays a day.
But yeah, so we came up with this little theme song. This is Tiniest Little Sabbath. Tiny! So everyone take a picture.
That's awesome. And actually, is it? It's
past
done.
10 already.
It's past 10.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay.
We'll do the last question out of it, yeah.
Bring her up here.
No. We want you. She is going to split a throat. If you Please. You got it from Jenna, her boyfriend.
Invisible knife.
That's what she gets all her invisible goods from you. I know, that's Susan touching my leg.
Anyway, what's your question?
I don't know if you've been in foreign countries or not, but if you ever go to a foreign country that has the Hetalia character of it, would you think of the Hetalia character while you're in that country, or would you?
I totally have when I've gone to foreign countries. But then like China, I'll just look at the ground wherever I'm in China. And I'll be like, what do you think about this? And then I'll hear say back, I'm like, you're just a little Hetalia right there. Totally, actually. That's
Yeah,
totally
when I went
cool.
to England a couple of years ago, I thought about it.
Yeah, right on. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And especially if I ever go to Italy, I will probably be really Hetalia Voice Panel.
Yeah, I support that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good question.
Hello. Hi. I've got 3 questions. Okay. Okay. My first question is, other than Hetalia, do you have any other favorite anime
That we've been in or that we watched?
that you watch or like, or?
My favorite one that I've watched, I'm not in it, is Helping. I said that on my channel yesterday, and it was like, I was like, are you kidding me? Rachel.
Yeah, the reboot, I guess, Vampire Hunter D.
Yes, that's another one I
awesome. I really like that.
Okay. And secondly, when you were a little kid, what did you want to be? Because I don't think a lot of voice actors didn't want to be. Their dreams weren't voice actors. That's not.
I mean, for me, it wasn't being a voice actor; it was just being an actor.
Yeah.
And so when I was a kid, I was in my room doing voices and things like that, by myself. And,
Crying and eating your crunch bar.
yeah. Passing out, waking up, eating a little bit, wiping it, passing out. But there we go. Yeah, I wanted to do, like, how old are you?
I'm 12.
12. When I was 10 is when I did my first play, and I've done it ever since. And so I'm 19 now.
Why do you have glorious laughter when you said that?
What's going on? Haven't you seen 19-year-old beard?
You are much older than 19.
I'm the same way. I've always wanted to be an actor, and whenever I was, really little, I would act out monologues in my room and stuff. I mean, I was always like, whenever I wanted to be an actor. Well, what's funny, specifically with voice acting, and I said this on my channel yesterday, I came across an old journal that I was required to write in whenever I was in 6th grade, and the question for the day was, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I don't even remember writing this, but I actually wrote an entire journal entry about how I wanted to be a voice actor when I was in 6th grade.
And Brina, I was there for your very first on-camera thing.
You were?
I did your first on-camera thing, remember?
Oh, that's right!
Yeah.
we did the pilot thing.
Yeah,
right?
the pilot thing, which
Yeah.
led to the Funimation update. But when have you guys ever seen, I don't know, the Funimation update thing that we used to do, where it was like a monthly thing, and we'd come on and we'd talk about Funimation stuff that would come on. Well, I did a pilot for that before that even existed to try to
How was the one that actually pitched it?
to get it going. And I thought Brina had done a ton of on-camera stuff because she was awesome. And we're filming it, and midway through she goes, "It's my first on-camera thing." And I was blown away by that because she was very good on there. But I still have, I can send you that.
Actually, that would be kind
Okay.
of fun to watch that as
Yeah.
compared to this.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I've done a lot of on-camera stuff.
Yeah.
Especially hosting, but that would be fun. Kind of.
Yeah, I'll send that to you.
Yeah.
And thirdly, can I have a hug? Want to pick you up?
That's my throat.
Oh, the colorful pen.
So, that's Hetalia!
There we go, guys. Brina Valencia!